Have you ever found yourself wide awake at 4 a.m., wondering why you're not nestled comfortably in dreamland? Not just once or twice, but quite often? Your eyes open, your mind alert, and a strange sense of urgency enveloping you. You glance at the clock and it's always the same, 4 in the morning. It's a common occurrence, this 4 a.m. wake-up call, but have you ever stopped to wonder why? There's a growing belief among spiritual seekers that this isn't just a random event, it's not about a bad dream or even that late-night snack you had. They believe this to be a divine sign, a spiritual awakening if you will, a call from the universe or God, nudging you towards something profound, something beyond the physical realm. Could it be that 4 a.m. is more than just an inconvenient time to wake up? Could it be a spiritual call to action? So what exactly is the spiritual significance of 4 a.m., you may ask? Well, let's dive right into it. This hour has a profound spiritual significance that traces back to ancient times. In the Indian philosophical tradition,
Before we continue, kindly click on the subscription button, so you can see anytime we drop a new video. Also, do not forget to like the video and share so others can also see it. Share your opinions in the comments section as well. Let's continue.
period is known as the Brahma Muhurta, or the time of God. It is believed that this is a time of heightened spiritual activity, a period when the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is at its thinnest. During this time, the world around us is quiet still. The day's hustle and bustle hasn't begun, and the night's activities have ended. This quietude provides a perfect backdrop for spiritual pursuits. It's a time when we can connect with the divine, with our higher selves, without the distractions of daily life. In the silence of the early morning, the chatter of our minds quietens, and we can hear the whispers of our souls more clearly. It's a time when our intuition is heightened, our dreams more vivid. It's a time when we can delve deep within ourselves, explore our innermost thoughts and feelings, and emerge with a better understanding of who we are and our place in the universe. In addition to this, the early morning air is said to be filled with prana, or life force energy, according to yogic philosophy. Breathing in this air during meditation or prayer can help revitalize our bodies and minds, enhancing our spiritual practices. But it's not just about individual spiritual growth. The collective consciousness also benefits from this time. As more and more people engage in spiritual practices at this hour, the vibration of the planet increases, leading to a more peaceful, harmonious world. So when we find ourselves awake at 4 a.m., it's not a mere coincidence. It's a divine invitation to connect with the spiritual realm, to deepen our spiritual practice, and to contribute to the upliftment of the world. It's clear that 4 a.m. holds a powerful spiritual significance. But what does this mean for us when we find ourselves awake at this hour? Waking up at 4 a.m. is not merely an occurrence, but an invitation. An invitation to what, you may ask? An invitation to connect with the divine, to touch the sublime essence that exists within and around us. This sacred time is often referred to as the Brahma Muhurta in ancient Indian texts, a time when the world is quiet and our minds are free from the clutter of everyday life. It's an opportunity to connect deeply with our inner selves, to reach out to the divine in prayer, meditation, or contemplation. Consider this: as the world sleeps, you are granted an audience with the divine. This is a time for introspection, for seeking clarity, for finding answers to life's profound questions. This is your chance to receive divine guidance, to understand your purpose, and to align yourself with the universe's rhythms. So, the next time you wake up at 4 a.m., remember, it's not a disturbance. It's a divine invitation. So, what have we learned about the spiritual significance of waking up at 4 a.m.? We've delved into the remarkable spiritual symbolism of 4 a.m., a time often referred to as the divine hour. It's a moment when the world is quiet and peaceful, allowing us the perfect setting to connect with our inner selves and the universe at large. We've also explored the concept of this early awakening as a divine invitation, a call from a higher power that encourages us to engage in spiritual practices. It's an invitation to meditate, to pray, to read, or simply to sit in silence and marvel at the tranquility of the world before dawn. Finally, we've suggested some activities you could undertake during this sacred time. Whether it's journaling your thoughts, practicing mindfulness, or reading scripture, it's all about using this time to foster a deeper spiritual connection. So the next time you find yourself awake at 4 a.m., see it not as a disruption, but as a divine opportunity for spiritual growth and connection.